Hey everyone, welcome to The Explainer. If you're sick and tired of just throwing your resume into that black hole of apply and wait job boards only to get completely ghosted, you are in exactly the right place today. We're flipping the script. We are going to give you the actual cheat codes to reverse engineer LinkedIn, transforming you from a passive applicant into a total magnet for recruiters. Stick around because we're showing you exactly how to use this platform to unlock a steady, inbound stream of real opportunities. Okay, let's dive right into this. We're using a really clear four-part playbook today. 1. Inside the recruiter's mind. 2. Optimizing your profile foundation. 3. The art of networking. And 4. Content creation that works.
Section 1. Inside the recruiter's mind and how the algorithm actually works.
Well, to win the game, you've got to understand the rules first, right? Recruiters aren't just typing a generic job title into a search bar and endlessly scrolling. No way. They use something called Boolean search. Basically, it's a method where they combine keywords with operators like and, or, and not. This lets them pinpoint the exact combinations of skills they want and completely filter out the traits they don't. Think about the stark difference between a generic search and a Boolean search. A generic search for, say, project manager is going to return thousands upon thousands of unqualified profiles. But a recruiter's actual search, it's highly specific. It looks more like project manager and agile or scrum, not junior. So to actually be found, your profile absolutely must be strategically injected with those exact SEO keywords. If you aren't using the precise terminology they're searching for, you're literally invisible to them. Now, what's really interesting here is this mutual interest metric. This is a fascinating detail straight from LinkedIn's engineering team. Their talent search system doesn't just rank you on how relevant your skills are. It actually prioritizes your profile if it calculates that you are highly likely to respond to a recruiter's message. So, staying active and responsive, it's literally baked right into the code. Section 2. Optimizing your profile foundation. Basically, building your digital resume. Okay, so armed with that knowledge of how recruiters search using Boolean logic, we can now engineer your profile to make sure it catches their eye. And let's start with a massive number, 14. Profiles that have a professional photo are 14 times more likely to get views. 14! But, it can't just be any photo. Ditch the heavy filters, ditch the distracting backgrounds. Your face should take up about 60% of the frame, ideally facing a window for clean, natural lighting. Look, this is the very first interaction a recruiter has with you. It's step 1 toward an interview. Make it count. Next up is your headline. This little line follows you everywhere on the platform. Here is the absolute winning formula. State your desired position title, add your industry-specific hard skills, and cap it off with your unique value proposition. Basically, what specific result do you deliver? And please listen to me carefully on this. Never, ever waste this valuable SEO space with a default title or desperate phrases like actively seeking. You are a professional offering immense value, not a beggar.
Then we've got the About section. Please don't make this a giant wall of text. Just break it down into 4 highly scannable parts. Your passion for your industry, your expertise and years of experience, maybe 3 or 4 bulleted career highlights, and a clean list of your core skills. Those skills are absolutely crucial for those Boolean searches we just talked about. Oh, and remember, unlike a stiff traditional resume, write this in the first person. Use I and let your genuine personality shine through. Section 3. The art of networking. How to turn those cold connections into warm referrals. So, your profile is an optimized magnet. Now it's time to take active action. I know, the word networking makes a lot of people break into a cold sweat, but I promise, we're going to use a totally painless, cringe-free approach here. The golden rule is ABN, always be networking. The biggest mistake job seekers make is reaching out only when they need something. You've got to proactively build relationships before you need a favor. And try to balance your outreach. Mix pure networking with people at your level alongside reach networking with those hiring managers and decision makers. Think about the stark contrast between a cringe message and a value-driven one. A message that just says, "Hey, I need a job, can you review my resume?" is totally understandable if you're stressed, but honestly, it's a desperate, burdensome ask that is absolutely going to get ignored. But a value-driven message? Something like, "Hi, fellow alumni here. Loved your post on AI. Do you enjoy the culture at your company?" That empowers you. It establishes a mutual connection, it compliments them, and it asks a super easy, open-ended question. It treats the person like a human being, not a transaction.
So, the crucial point is this absolute rule of cold outreach.
Never ask someone to do something that will take more than 30 seconds. Your first message is literally just about planting a seed and getting a simple reply. Don't ask for a job, don't ask for a resume review or a referral right out of the gate. Just focus on starting a lightweight conversation first. And when you are ready to reach out, here are some absolute cheat codes for bypassing those faceless job portals and finding the actual hiring managers. You can search the word hiring plus your role in the main search bar, then filter the results by post to see exactly who is recruiting. Keep an eye out for people with that purple actively hiring badge on their profiles. Or, just search for alumni from your university who already work at your target company. These are the actual human beings who hold the keys to the role.
Section 4. Content creation that works. Time to stop lurking and start posting.
All right, we're finally at the activation step that probably intimidates people the most, content creation. But don't worry, you really don't need to be an influencer. Posting is simply about signaling your professional expertise to the algorithm and to recruiters. And here is a game-changing statistic to show you why you must do it. 5. Members who post content receive up to 5 times more profile views. 5 times! And profile views are the ultimate leading indicator for inbound recruiter messages. When you post consistently, your name pops up in feeds all across your industry, keeping you top of mind when those hidden, unadvertised roles open up.
So, what should you actually post? Well, focus on these 5 types. Share your insights on industry news, talk about lessons learned from work, showcase a project you totally crushed, curate an interesting article with your own commentary, or just put up an engagement post, like a poll. But honestly, the absolute best performer is lessons learned. Sharing practical, honest advice about a mistake you made or a challenge you overcame, it just generates incredible, authentic engagement.
And this brilliantly illustrates the best times to post. You really want to aim for the midweek sweet spot. Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, either right in the morning or around noon. And hey, you don't need to post every single day. A sustainable, consistent cadence of just 2 to 3 posts a week during these peak hours is all it takes to trigger the algorithm in your favor.
Oh, one last rapid-fire tip for your profile. Social proof is incredibly vital. Recruiters absolutely love seeing that other professionals vouch for your work. And the easiest hack to gather solid testimonials on your profile? Preemptively write a glowing recommendation for a former colleague or manager. The platform automatically prompts them to return the favor. To wrap this all up, our core thesis for this explainer is super simple. Don't just apply, be found. By optimizing your profile with the exact Boolean keywords recruiters use, proactively networking without being cringe, and consistently sharing your expertise through content, you completely flip the power dynamic. You stop begging for jobs, and you let the opportunities come to you.
You've got the playbook now. You know the cheat codes. Recruiters are out there right this second, running their searches, and the algorithm is just waiting to match them with you. So take action today. Log on, tweak those keywords, and really ask yourself, what will your headline say tomorrow? Thanks so much for joining us for this explainer, and we'll catch you next time.